What's up guys, it's Kelly, and today I am partnering up with Little Undine yet again for a really fun nail art and matching eye makeup video. You guys seem to be enjoying this little series so far, so I thought I would do a little springy one with some cherry blossom nail art and of course some cherry blossom eye makeup to match, which is, you know, a totally casual look to go to the library or, you know, hang out at mom's house. If you guys are interested, just keep on watching. The Little Undine polish is peel off, so stick around to the end if you want to see me peel off this manicure, but yeah, let's just get started. So we'll start off with the nail art look. I'm going to be using the Little Undine base and top coat, Pinky Mermaid, Candy Floss, the aptly named Cherry Blossom, and Back to Black. I'm also going to be using a little nail art brush. If you guys are curious about how to clean it off, I usually just wipe it off with a little bit of water. So I'm just going to start off with my clean natural nail and apply my base coat, and this Little Undine base coat is also their top coat, so make sure you get that if you want it to last really long and get a nice peel. And then once that is dry, I'm going to go in with a coat of this color Pinky Mermaid, which is a really gorgeous sheer shimmery polish that has some insane gold little flecks in it. I was going to do two coats, but I honestly just love the way it looked as like a sheer wash of color, so I ended up just sticking with the one coat, but you guys can do two if you want. And then I'm just going to take the black polish on my brush and I'm going to start to draw some wiggly little tree branches. So this part's actually really fun. It's super easy, and it's especially easy to do on your opposite hand because you do not have to be precise with this at all. In fact, try to draw a straight line, and then when it turns out shaky, you'll be like, yes, that's my tree branch, because that is exactly how I did it. So on each nail, I'm doing about 2 little tree branches, and I'm just going to let them all like kind of split off, and we're just gonna, you know, make them look like little branches full of cherry blossoms. So once that's dry, I'm going to go in with the color Candy Floss, and I'm going to start to draw little irregular blobs, and those are going to be my cherry blossoms. So I didn't want to do like a stark white color because I think that would just be too strong, because this is like a really soft kind of subtle manicure. So I wanted to start off with sort of this like really soft, squishy, almost white pink color, and I'm just kind of dotting them along the branches. I know when you're first doing it, it looks weird, like almost, I don't know, I want to say like the neck of a guitar, but as you go on, it's gonna look less weird, I promise. It also just looks good as a whole on all the nails, so make sure you're doing some on the top, some on the bottom of the branches, so that you get like a nice little bit of irregularity. And some of those little flowers should be bigger than others, and some should be kind of small. And then I'm gonna go in with the color Cherry Blossom, which is just like a nice dusty pink shade, and I'm gonna draw like little centers to the flowers. So I'm not gonna make these perfect, I'm just kind of dotting it in there and squishing it around, and I think that just makes it look like a little soft flower. So this is just a really easy way to make flowers. I know when you're super close up like this, they just look like little circles with little circles in them, but once you guys see the whole manicure, you'll be like, oh, I get it, because that's just how nail art works. From up close, it seems super simple, and then when you're far away, you're like, oh my god, that's like really complicated nail art, and that's what I specialize in. So that's actually the full manicure. Once it's dry, you can go in with your top coat and leave that with a nice glossy little shine. You can switch up the background color if you want, or you can even switch up the flower colors, but those little cherry blossoms tend to be that white and pink. So this is what the final look looks like, and I am totally in love with how this turned out. It feels so soft and springy. I absolutely love that really soft sheer background color with the gold and the pink in it. I think it just looks super nice. So anyway, let's move on to the makeup look. Alright, so moving on to the eye look. Normally I spend a lot of time on eyeshadow, but in this case I really want to focus on the graphic liner portion of this look to represent my little cherry blossoms. So I'm just going to do like a really light wash of color on my lid. I'm starting off with a really light pink and just kind of putting that in my crease on my lid, and then just kind of pulling it out a little bit further than I normally would into sort of like almost a triangle around the edge of my eye, and that's just kind of going to set the base for where my little cherry blossoms are going to be. And then I'm just going to go in and deepen that up a little bit with a darker pink, and honestly that is all I'm going to do for the eyeshadow. This is probably the least amount of eyeshadow I've ever worn, but like I said, I really want to focus on the graphic liner portion of this and just kind of playing around with that. So just going to put a little bit of color on the bottom lid too, not too much, and then I'm going to start with the eyeliner. So since I have kind of watery eyes, I like to start with a waterproof gel liner in the inner corner using a little brush. And then once I have that basic sort of inner shape down, I move on to a felt tip liner or brush liner. So this is the fun part, and just like with the nails, if you don't have a steady hand, this is perfect for you because you, in fact, do not want to have a steady hand for this. You want to kind of be bumpy and lumpy like a tree branch, because that is what we're drawing as our winged liner for this look. I am just going to start off with that felt tip liner, and then I'm starting off by curving up towards my eyebrow, which is what I normally do, and then I'm just going to start wiggling the brush around and make kind of funky little tree branches. Now, I know this isn't something that you can necessarily just wear on an everyday basis, but I do think it's kind of a fun little, is it editorial look? I guess that's what it's called. It's just something, I don't know, I feel like it's bold, it's bright, it's springy, and it's just a little bit unique. I like playing around. Lately I've been practicing with like different types of techniques and things I wouldn't normally do, since I feel like my eyeshadow, even though I do lots of different colors, tends to be kind of the same techniques. So this is just me kind of branching out. Haha, get it? Branching out and trying different things. Yeah, I know, I'm so funny. But anyway, gonna just do that, gonna thicken up my liner a little bit, and then now I have my nice cherry blossom branch. And that's on my eyeball now. Well, it's not on my eyeball, but it's on my eye. And then I'm just gonna take some pencil liner and I'm just gonna put that on my waterline there so that I don't have any sort of weird, awkward white spaces on my eye. And now I'm actually gonna start drawing the little flowers. So I would recommend using a white eyeliner for this. I have one by NYX, but it actually dried up right before I did this look, of course. So I ended up using some special effects paint for this, and what I did, I actually ended up just using the same brush as for the nail art. Don't worry, it was thoroughly washed, but I don't recommend using the same brush for nail art and for eye makeup. But yeah, so I'm just gonna draw these little flowers, basically just drawing like little asterisks on my eyes and kind of just putting them mostly on the branch and then also just around the branch, because sometimes cherry blossoms fall off the tree and they kind of float around gorgeously in the atmosphere, or at least that's how I imagine they do. So that's what I'm doing, just drawing them in. They don't have to be perfect because you can still kind of get the whole gist of it, and it's a really good way to sort of practice drawing small details. So once I'm done with that, I'm actually going to use a lip color for this just because I thought it matched perfectly, but again, would definitely recommend using a liquid liner if you have one, or a liquid eyeshadow for this, but just going to draw little dots in the center, and again, they're just going to be like little irregular kind of spots so that it looks like just lots of little bits inside of those little cherry blossoms. Once I am satisfied with how my little cherry blossoms look, I am going to go in with my mascara, and then once that dries, I'm going to put on some false lashes, and I wanted to pick something that was a little bit subtle and softer but still dramatic enough to go with the look, so that is what I did. So here is the final makeup look. I think we can safely say between this nail art and this makeup that I am totally ready for spring and warmer weather. I hope you guys enjoyed this and thought maybe it was just a little cool to try something different. I hope you guys are also enjoying this series. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. Give it a thumbs up if you want me to do kind of more funky stuff like this, or let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you want to see. And make sure you also stick around for the peeling because I know you guys love that. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. I've got a lot of fun videos coming out soon, and if you guys want to see my new hair color, which you're getting a little peek of, then go watch my vlog on the new color. And yeah, that's it. So here is the peeling action.